I'm going to be hosting Brian Muhumuza. Brian Muhumuza is a lawyer and founder of an NGO called Share Joy International. Share Joy International delves into projects such as GBV, gender based violence. They also touch on mental health and also just basically awareness and making our society here in Kampala, Uganda, more aware of the different harms that are caused by GBV. And so I'm very excited to host him here because he's a young professional who is very passionate about these topics and has done a lot over the years, I believe, over 4 years, if I'm not mistaken, in running operations in regards to this endeavor. I wanted to have him over not to just talk about what motivated him because we know there's very many issues in regards to GBV, but also I wanted to highlight him because I know there's a lot of people that are looking from the outside in and wanting to know how can I get involved? Who can I actually trust? These topics are very much hard to get into in terms of if you want to develop your own NGO one day or want to be a part of it or just want to know the system to know how you can be involved. I believe a lot of these spaces are really, for whatever reason, gate kept in terms of progressiveness, in terms of ways that somebody could, follow up in terms of checks and balances. If the money is going to something, is it really going to something? I don't know. Me being passionate about this field, I really pay attention to these things, and that's why I'm very happy and honored to have Brian Muhumuza join me for a deep dive into how somebody looking from the outside can, you know, be able to join and be able to be of support in one way or another.
There's been one thing I've been very passionate about, but not know how to put two and two together. Although that is my background, my educational background. That'd be social enterprise development. And it's not something I'm proud of, but at least having this conversation and speaking to somebody that I know is in the NGO world and is conversant with the laws of this country, I had to have this conversation. Join me.
Brian, welcome.
Thank you.
How have you been?
I'm great. I'm awesome.
Let me highlight your one initiative that really caught my eye. It's something that I haven't seen in a very long time that is functional and also something that the youth are able to be a part of. And it's basically the youth's voice. So tell me about Tonkwatoko and what does Tonkwatoko actually mean?
Tonkwatako, it's a Luganda word, meaning do not touch me without my consent. So we came up with Tonkwatako campaign due to the rampant increment of sexual harassment in institutions of learning. But at the time we started at Tonkwatako, most of our colleagues were in university. It started as a movement. We identified one of the different challenges that we used to face as young people. As you know, the recent statistics made by UBOS, 70% of the total population of Ugandans are young people. So young people it's no longer a privilege or a sect. It's the masses. This is what Uganda is. So we identify that most of the young people, actually most of the Ugandans, are faced with an issue of sexual harassment. And for us to create morality in society, unless we create morality in society, we cannot thrive as young people. You cannot tell me you can study in a university that promotes sexual harassment. You're not going to be comfortable studying. You're not going to be comfortable focusing on a certain course unit. You understand? So we said for us to create a safe and learning environment for young people, we are going to tackle this issue of sexual harassment. And we've started day by day, year by year. So we have made 3 years creating advocacy, sustainable solutions, and mitigating different risks involved in addressing this issue of sexual harassment.
When an injustice happens, the idea or the thought of speaking to a police officer is just brushed away because you don't really think that anything will happen. So you being a lawyer, what are the complexities of balancing knowing the law and your initiative? What have you seen the complexities? What has enabled progress in your initiative?
Yes, first of all, the first thing you have to know when a person has been harassed, the first thing they are it's in denial and insecurity. They will deny that it happened. They'll be insecure to open up to anyone. Because why? They are afraid to be misjudged by whoever they open up to. I remember when we were starting, there was a colleague of ours who openly she came and said she was harassed, and she narrated everything down like A to Z. And we asked her, personally asked her, why did you open up? And she said that I saw most of the people in the campaign were okay, or we are willing to listen to me without me being judged. You understand? So we created an environment which was filled with love, no misjudgment, and a platform of healing. So intertwining it with the law, you have to know that these people must be protected. These people must be protected. So we protected their identity. We protected their interests. For example, if it's a university and a student comes out and reports a certain lecturer, we have to make sure they are protected. Their position as a student in that university is not jeopardized. You understand? So we use the law to tackle sexual harassment, and we use the law to implement policies in different universities. Look at Uganda Christian University, Makerere Business School of Makerere University Business School. We use administrative systems with the legal policy because we do write-ups and reach out to them, and then we work together. Yes.
Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let anybody deceive you. The glow in Africa is different. Once you touch down any African country as an African, once that sun touch you, bro, your glow is different. Look at this glow. The skin is skinning. The body is corresponding to photosynthesis. Everything is nice. The weather is nice. The food is nice. The respect is nice.
I was thinking.
So, when is that to call?
Stop. Please stop. I'm sorry.